Hey everybody, welcome to Save Slot Saturday. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you found today's video enjoyable, and go ahead and rock out with me as we go over this week's hottest news in video games. Let's rock. And in our first story, our very first story, can we talk about Halo Infinite? Were you lucky enough to get into the beta? Because boy, I wasn't. Man, 343 had me feeling like this.
He don't love me no more.
So even though I'm upset, and I was a little saddened that I couldn't get into the beta, a lot of my peers did get into the beta. And they said they had a really good time, and I'm gonna have to take their word for it for now. As we know, this game is gonna release later on this year in November. Phil Spencer hasn't given that a date. However, we know it's gonna come probably after Call of Duty. I think Phil is just biding his time with that one. Can we please, for the love of God, stop talking about fruit? Man, look, I really can't explain any of this. I don't understand why people would even make that comparison to fruit in different video games. I mean, look, the only melon that I'm interested in busting like Gallagher is the opposing team. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead and bust somebody's head. Like, there's nothing crazy, you know, nothing wild. That's it. I'm not worried about the fruit on the stand. And don't compare it on the Last of Us 2 videos too. I saw that rolling around here too. Can we please stop? How about this? It looks like 343 has something with Halo Infinite. Let's congratulate them for it. Hopefully the execution will be final. And for the love of God and everything holy, please stop spoiling the game. I have a feeling, ladies and gentlemen, that the leaked information that was in the files, I don't know why I put files in quotation, but the leaked information that we saw there, I don't think is accurate. I completely think it's a farce, because I don't think anybody at 343, knowing what Halo Infinite means to the Xbox, I don't think that anybody at 343 would have left those files there, because they know people would go through the files and fish. They know this for sure. Anyway, look, y'all give me your thoughts on Halo Infinite. Have you played it? I hope so.
I hope so.
And if you have played it, tell me what you like about it. Tell me what you dislike about it. Leave it in the comment section. And we're going to move right on to our next story. Digital Eclipse is trying to resurrect Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And it's all thanks to Maximilian Dude.
I would like to start a Twitter hashtag, which is hashtag free Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Free MVC2 from its imprisonment that it's been stuck in for the past 7 years of it being unreleased, unavailable, and unpurchasable. To get as many people to remind Digital Eclipse, Marvel and Capcom, how important Marvel vs. Capcom 2 actually is to you, much less the history of video games.
Mike Micah, head of Digital Eclipse, took to Twitter just to acknowledge the support of the possible remake of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Here's the tweet from Mike Micah about the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 possible remake. We made what I think was the last MVC2 release on console when we were known as Backbone. 16:9, etc. I love the outpouring. We'd love to swap in GGPO and do documentary and museum work, etc. We'll need to talk to Disney and Capcom to make it real. All right, I'm gonna get my thoughts on this, man. Oh my God, listen. I pray that this happens. And if I'm ever out in California and I see Max and I see the squad out there, I'm gonna shake the man's hand. Cause like he did that. Like I often talk about like the power of influence. And I'm not gonna preach to y'all too long, I promise. But I think it's very important when you step on this microphone, whether how large or how small your influence may be, your voice is super important. This story here will tell you that your voice is important. And if it does go through, ladies and gentlemen, I'm accepting all challenges, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm buying that game like 3 different times. I'm getting it 3 different times, hopefully on all platforms or whatever platforms I choose to have it on. I want smoke. I'm not even that good, but I want smoke. I want that competition, man. Like, that was one of the greatest fighting games. I'm old enough to remember when that game was in the arcade. Like, can you believe it? Early 2000s, man. Like, oh, super early, man. Right before the arcades died, man. Early. Ryu, Ken, and Nakuma. Either you're really good with them or you're a scrub like me. But either way, man, like, I really hope that this remake comes to fruition. It's almost too good to be true. I really hope it does come to fruition. At the very least, what I would like to do is buy another arcade cabinet. Like, I thought 1UP was gonna bring it back, but if this is gonna happen, let it be on PC, let it be on Switch, right? Let it be on PS4, let it be on PS5. Hell, you just put it everywhere. Put it everywhere, and I hope the support is there. If that game does come back, we need to buy that. We need to show Disney and Capcom, hey, your time, energy, and effort was not wasted in this remake. Hey, I go by the name Hustle and Motivate. This was the very first episode of Save Slot Saturday. I hope you enjoy. I got some special surprises along the way. Got a couple special guests who gonna come in and we gonna do our thing, man. So it's gonna be a ride. It's definitely gonna be a ride, and I really hope that you enjoy me for it. I'm happy to do this, man. I'm happy to see y'all, and I really want to let y'all know that, you know, the love is there. I see the love, I see the support. I really appreciate it, and I'm gonna do my best to make you proud. I go by the name of Hustle and Motivate. Believe in your vision, then execute your vision. Hustle hard.